All right. So let's try for some people. Let's see. Please do well to comment if there is any comment you have. So waiting for you guys. Waiting for you guys. All right. So please, as you are joining, I want you to comment in the section. Just type "I'm ready" in the comment section. I'm ready in the comment section. I am ready in the comment section. Once I see that I am ready in the comment section, then we're ready to go. Oh, that person network. Just type "I am ready" in the comment section. Then we will be good to go. I am ready in the comment section. Just type "I am ready" in the comment section, or "I can hear you clearly" in the comment section. Then I will move on. Just type "I am ready" in the comment section, or just type "I am ready" or "we can hear you clearly" in the comment section. Then we can move on from there. Still waiting for some of you to respond. Still waiting for some of you to respond. I'm waiting for you in the comment section. Just type "we can hear you clearly" in the comment section, or just type "I am ready." Then we are good to go. Okay. So let me see. Maybe you can I hear some of you in the comment section? Let me see. Sorry. Still trying to. I've not seen you chatting. I want to see your comments in the comment section. If you can hear me clearly, I'll be very glad if you can drop a comment section. So just go to the comment section and type "we can hear you clearly." All right. So we are doing WAEC revision. We are doing WAEC revision. So I may be changing to landscape and the lights. So let's start. We commit everything into the hands of God, and we say that He will take preeminent control in the name of Jesus. In Jesus' mighty name, we are afraid. Amen. So please, as we go for the exam tomorrow, don't be panic. Don't be panic. Don't be panic. Now, let me give you some clue. If you want to pass your WAEC, let me give you some clue if you want to pass your WAEC. Number one, if you want to do objective, be familiar with your calculator. If you want to do objective, be familiar with your calculator. Nobody sends you for explanation in the objective. Are you with me? Nobody sends you for your explanation in the objective. Where they need your explanation the most is your theory. Is in your theory. So as you are answering your objective, be familiar with your calculator. The calculator you want to use tomorrow, you should have it by now. You should have your calculator by now. I'm talking about the calculator that you will make use of tomorrow. Is that clear? In fact, that is the calculator that you should make use of now for your revision, beyond the revision that I will do for you here now. That is the calculator that you must make use of now. Hope you can hear me clearly. Let me confirm. All right, everything is doing well from my hand here. So that is the calculator you should make use of. Get familiar with that calculator now. That's number one. So in the objective, nobody asked you the explanation. Nobody asked you to be explaining step by step. No. So just if you can use your calculator to find a way, make sure that you are familiar with your calculator. That's the first thing I want to lay emphasis on. And if you want to answer in your section B, pay attention to this. In your section B, some of you are fond of answering some questions and just jump into conclusion. I know you know the answer. I know you know the formula. So if I want to answer question B question now, as I want to answer my question 1A, I will firstly write the formula. Then I will write what I called data given. So in that data given, you begin to list out some data, like if it is the height, you write height, you write it. If it is the breadth, you write breadth, you write it. Are you with me? So after you have listed out the data given, then you now write the formula. Then you now begins to work on them step by step, because in WAEC, pay attention to this, in WAEC, the mark steps, most especially, in the part B, the mark steps. Don't just be like, okay, I know the answer, I know the way to work it, just work it. No. If you do cross multiplication, you don't need to cross. No, what you just have, imagine like I have something like this, x over 5 equal to 2 over, let me see, okay, equal to 2 over 3. So if you do like this, that is very wrong. It's very wrong. What you just have to do is that, just write, instead of doing that, just write cross multiply. This one is a line already. Are you with me? Then you now do 3 times x, 3x equal to what? 2 times 5. That is 3s is equal to 10. If you now write divide both sides with the coefficient of 3. See, if you can work this way, you do your section B step by step. Don't rush. Step by step. Then you are ready for the examination. Then see, in WAEC, one of the things that will still fetch another mark is that if they ask you to answer maybe 3 in section, make sure that you attempt at least 3. Don't just attempt 2 and leave. No, attempt the 3. I do tell my students, if you want to answer WAEC question, don't leave your booklet blank. No, you even if you are confused. That's why WAEC, I so much love WAEC. As you are doing it step by step, you may not get the final answer, but they will give you marks for the steppings. Do you understand that now? So in the each section, whatsoever the number of this they ask you to do, make sure that you make attempt of them. Don't leave a page. And last instruction before we go to the board, the last instruction I want to give to you is that learn to use 1 page for 1 question. 1 page for 1 question. I'm talking about your part B, not part A. For your part B, 1 page for 1 question. So if it is 1A now, you do your 1A, let it fill your page. If it can extend to the second page, then your 1B, let it fill the page. Do it step by step, explain it step by step, and you're good to go. All right, so now I want to just pick some questions in the objective, and let's see how we can do. So now you have to switch your phone, because I want to turn it to landscape right now. So let's switch your phone right now. Yes, because of the board. Switch your phone, then let's work. All right, so let me just bring some questions in 2023 WAEC questions and lights, and I will be giving you some formulas on how to answer it. So get ready now. So if you have your WAEC question with you, let me start from 2023. Because I think I was solving that question the other time, but the network deprived me from explaining it that time. So I can quickly use this period to explain it for us. So please make us proud tomorrow. That's what I would just say as you are preparing. Make us proud, and I pray that the Lord will help you in the name of Jesus. All right, so let me continue from where I stopped. So I want to quickly do objective, some of the objective questions and how you can answer them. Look at this WAEC 2023. If you have your WAEC 2023 objective question 1, look at this question. We said evaluate 4.314 times 0.123456 divided by 0.0067. And the answer, you should approximate it in how many decimal places? In 3 decimal places. See, if you have a question like this tomorrow, you don't have any in the objective, not in the theory. You can't even see this kind of question in the theory, in the objective. So what I will encourage you to do is that very simple. Firstly, multiply this by this. You multiply this by this. After getting the answer, you will now divide it. You will divide it with 0.0067. Are you with me? Then you will get your answer. So if you do it the way I explain it to you, can use it on your calculator, do it on your calculator, you will get 0.0361. I will get it straight now. So how do we do it? multiply it first, then divide it. Use your calculator straight. You don't have to be disturbing yourself for objective if you can use your calculator. So now, approximately to 3 decimal places, this is decimal point 1, 2, 3. So the number at the back of it is not up to 5. That will be 0.036. You are good to go. You are done with question 1. Do you understand that? Go to, okay. If there is any question, please let me be known in the comment section. If there is any comment, let me be known. Please let me know in the comment section, please. Let me know in the comment section. So let me move on to the next question. That you can have some similar question like this, some questions that you can just use your calculator to just solve, and you are ready to find a way out of it. Okay, all right. So let me solve this question now. That's number 1. Then let me solve this question for us. The question is found in 2014, 2023 rather, question 14. Let me start from there so that I will encourage some people, so that it won't be as if we're just doing it like that. So let me encourage some of you. So look at this question. It's in 2023 question 14, and it's based on making a letter the subject of the formula. Making a letter the subject of the formula. They gave it to us. They gave to us that y is equal to a raised to power s raised to power 3, as raised to power 3 minus b equal to 3z. If you have your past question, you can just check it. They now said make s the subject of the formula. So fine, let me use the word find x. That means make x the subject of the formula. That's what they said in the question. That is in 2023 number 14. 2023 number 14. Y is equal to this. And then I said that make x the subject of the formula. Or let me just type it. Make x the subject of the formula. Make x the subject of the formula. Okay, so how can I make x the subject of this formula? Now, very simple. That means you must look for the way of making your x to be free. The first thing is that you will cross multiply. If in objective, you don't need to be explaining the process. That will be 3zy if you cross multiply equal to az raised to power 3 minus b. Yes or no? Take your b to this place. That will be 3zy plus b equal to as raised to power 3. Isn't it? Now, what is the coefficient of x? A. Divide both sides by a. Then your s raised to power 3 is what? 3zy plus b divided by a. So how can you make your x to be free? Cube root both sides. So your x will be what? Cube root of 3yz or 3zy plus b divided by a. And I think that is option 3zy plus b divided by a. That is option B. That is option B. So please go through it. How to make a letter the subject of the formula. What I would just encourage you to do, if you see this kind of question tomorrow, very simple. Look for the way of letting that letter be free. Look for the way of letting that letter be free. Once that letter is free, now look at this one. This one is 3z. Cross multiply. As I cross multiply, I bring my 3z to this place. Then that is 3zy equal to as raised to power 3 minus b. The next thing I did rather, is to bring my minus b to this place. So it turns to 3zy plus b equal to as raised to power 3. I divide both sides with the coefficient of a and s raised to power 3. So a cancel a. Alright. So now, the remaining answer is s raised to power 3 equal to 3zy plus b. I cube root both sides. So as I cube root both sides, this one cancel this. So my x is equal to what? 3 square root of 3yz plus b divided by a. So you can look at it again. But if you're just coming online, you can just back its word to look at it. I want to clean it up. You can quickly do that within just 30 seconds as I bring more question on making a letter the subject of the formula. So let me search for more of it as you are writing it. Let me search for more of it as you are writing it. I really wish I can find it in the part B so that we can have more of them and we are good to go on that, because I want us to be taking it one after the other as far as we can do tonight. So if you see the question, don't be scared. Don't be scared at all. Don't be scared at all. If you have not listened to what I said earlier, I've explained some things at the beginning of this class, how you can answer objective and how you can answer theory. If you have not watched that, I will encourage you to watch it. Maybe after the class, I may still talk about it again. How you can answer objective and how you can answer theory. But I'm practically here for you guys tonight to explain some steps and the lights. And I will still say it again as some of you are copying it. I will still say it again. Never leave a blank sheet. Never leave a blank sheet tomorrow. Never leave a blank sheet. If they ask you to answer 3 questions in a section, make sure that you attempt the 3 of them. Make sure that you attempt the 3 of them. All right, so let me look for more making a question, the subject of the formula before I move away from it. If you have a question on that, just drop it at the comment section. Oh, thank you. I like that. Okay, some people are just commenting. Is this algebra? It's not algebra. It's not just algebra. I'm doing some random question. I like that question. That person, is this algebra? It's not just algebra. Are you with me? It's just to make a letter the subject of the formula. It's under algebraic expression. Are you with me? But pay attention to this. If you have any year that you are not clear of in making a letter the subject of the formula, I will encourage you to quickly bring that out now. Tell me the year, then we are good to go on that. Tell me the year. Just send the year in the comment section, then we are good to go. All right, I'm waiting. In the absence of none, I think I've found one. Okay, I've seen 2000 and which year is this? Let me check again. Questions so that you can check it in your own distance too. I don't want us to do some question in that line that you will not understand. Okay, 2023. Go to 2023. See question 17. Oh, okay, sorry, 2022 rather. 2022 question 17. 2022 question 17. 2022 question 17. If you have series, go very quickly, go and open it. All right, you want to make S the subject of the formula? Yes, that's what I did. That's what I just did now. I think, do we get it? So Adebayo Ibrahim, do you get it? Do I did it? So let's solve this one together now before we move on to the next question. Question 17 of 2022. Why 2022 question 17? It says we should make X the subject of the formula 1 over X plus 4 over 3X minus 5 over 6X plus 1 equal to 0. This is question 17. Why 2022? Now, let's take this one step after the other. Okay, all right. Yes, you do. Please just drop the year in the comment section. Drop that year that you want me to solve regarding to this algebraic expression in this line. Just make subject of the formula. I want us to just quickly do that so that we can move on to the next thing. Just type the year in the comment section and the question. I'm going to address that on time, straightforward. All right, let's make this one the subject of the formula very quickly. And funnily enough, is in section A. Now, the first thing you're going to do is that look for the LCM for all of them. Yes, look for the LCM for all of them. What do you think? But bro, everything looks like upside down. Okay, sorry. That's a good one. I love your response. Okay, what of now? What of now? If it's okay like that, just turn your phone upside down. Hope you like this. All right, now look at this now. To make S the subject of the formula here, what will be your LCM? That is the first thing you should ask yourself. What will be our LCM? So let me just quickly do that. We have X, 3X, 6X. So X is common, that is 1. 3 and 6. Then 2, that is what? 1, 3 and 3. 3, 1, 1, 1. So 2 times x is 2x. Then 3, that is 6x. That means our LCM is what? 6x. That is 6x. Are we together on that? So is equal to what? 0. X in 6x is 6. X in 6x is 6. So 6 times 1, 6. 3x in 6x is what? 3x in 6x is 6x divided by 3x. Let's cancel x. 6, 3, 1, 3 is what? 2, right? Thank you. I love that. Thank you for loving the class. So 2 times 4, that's what? 8 minus 6x in 6x is what? 1. 1 times 5, 5 plus 1 is 6x, 6x, 6x times x times 1 rather, that is 6x. So please, if you don't understand how I got this, please quickly talk in the comment section now. If you don't understand how I got this, quickly talk in the comment section, please. Quickly talk in the comment section. So the first thing I did was that I got the LCM for it and I solved them with the LCM. Now, after that, you are ready for the next step. Excuse me. Just looking for my duster. Okay, I've seen it. After you are done with this, I will get in it. You have gotten this. Then you cross multiply. If it's in section A, you don't need to explain. But if it is in section B, it's still upside down. Oh my God, Elizabeth. Okay. Do you guys love it this way? Do you guys love it this way? If you love it this way, just type yes, you love it this way. If you love it this way, just type I love it this way. Then I will manage it like that. If you love it this way, just type I love it this way. Then I will manage it like that. Elizabeth Odediran, do you like it like that? Adebayo Ibrahim, do you like it like that? Once again, I have my comment section. If you love it this way, you like the way you have it like this, then we are good to go. So what the next thing you have to do here is that you will cross multiply. Do you understand that? So you cross multiply this one with this. That means 6 plus 8 is what? 14. 14 minus 5, that is 9. Yes or no? So we have 9 plus 6x equal to 0 times 6x. If you cross multiply these guys. Are you with me now? So the next thing we are going to do is that what? 9 plus 6x is equal to 0, because anything multiplied by 0 is what? Is 0. Yes or no? So we have 9 equal to what? Sorry, 6x equal to 0 minus 9. If you bring your 9 to this place. So we are having 6x equal to minus 9. Divide both sides by what? By 6. Please, if you understand this one, let me know. If you have any comments on this one that I just did now, let me know before we move on to some complex work. Let's take it one after the other. If you understand it, let me know. So 6 cancel 6. 3 here is what? 2. 3 here is 3. So our x is what? Minus 3 over 2. And I think we have the option there in the question 17. That is option C. Do you see how simple it is? Oh, bro, it is not about the changing of camera angle. Like, you know, if you like write something on a book like Tian, you face the mirror, it's look like that. So, okay, has to do with like mirror. All right, okay. Let's try to work on it. Let's try to work on that. Okay, let's flip it. Let's try to work on that. But continue, bro. Okay. I really wish we can adjust that so that everybody, I can still understand as long as you are saying it. Well, I want it to be more than saying. I want it to be more than saying. Adedayo Ibrahim, I want it to be more than saying. Because we still have some TikTok to deal with tonight. That's why I want it to be more than saying. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. But some of you are saying that you are seeing it upside down. I'm a little bit confused. Um, I think we have to do something about that. We have to do something briefly about that so that everybody will really enjoy the class. And I don't want you guys to leave. I want you guys to truly understand this. But please, can you quickly copy this? Can you quickly copy this? Please help me to check it online. Help me to check it online, ma. What they are really saying, how they are watching it on the this thing. Please, I will be very glad if you can do that for me. Thank you. All right. So please look for more question regarding this kind of question making later the subject of the formula just algebraic expression. So let's quickly move on so that we can move on to Tika. I usually use the word Tika questions. So like there are many, most especially the first question has always been like this, very simple. Okay. So after that, I want to move on to trigonometry. Oh, Gabriel, I can still understand as long as you're saying Gabriel Abiodun. It looks upside down, sir. Wow. Okay, okay, let's do something, guys. Let's do something. Let's do something, guys. I think I can really work on it. Please just quickly watch it and let me know what is going on that. Now, I want us to move on from there. I want to move on to trigonometry, and I've seen some question in that line. And that's, there was a day my students was talking to me and they said, one of the topic that master loved the most is trigonometry. So I want to quickly bring some why question in that line. In fact, I'm seeing some question that I've seen before in the what are they calling it, in the textbook. I'm seeing some of these questions again. But before we go into that, rather, let's quickly fix the matter of upside down or not upside down. Is it upside down? It's not upside down. Wow, I'm watching this. Please, can I have it? I'm watching it. I'm watching it on my second phone and it's not upside down. It's not upside down. What? Okay. Oh, the side. Now I get it. Okay, the side. So I will have to be. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, okay. Let's do something about that. Okay, Adebayo Ibrahim, you say you've learned some things about it. That's a good one. But let me continue with others that are ready to learn. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. You can have it. Um. Okay, so let's move on, guys. Let's move on to trigonometry. It's not possible. It's not easy that or else I put it here. Or else I quickly put it here. If I change the position of the board and put it here, it will work out that way. And that will cost me like extra 1 minute or 2 minutes. Okay, guys, let's move on. Let me move on to trigonometry. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, some of you, oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much, sir, for the awareness of this side. Oh, okay. Okay, let's quickly do something, guys. Let's work together. All right. I want to change the position of the board. I want to change the position of the board, and I want it to stay online. In just 2 minutes, I'm going to change the direction of the board. Then we're going to have it on the other side. Then you can have the good class with me. All right. Are you ready? Okay, just 2 minutes. I don't want them to leave. Okay. I'm coming. No, please help me to check if they're still there. Uh, okay. Okay, take it. Perfect. Let me change the position to this side. So this is my passion for that. Yes, yes, I know. Okay, we are changing the position already, guys. So sorry, please. So just hold on for me. 1 minute to more. 1 minute to go. Let me just change the position of the. So that all my students will be carry along. Okay, yeah, that's been fixed. Okay, so let me change the position now. Thank you so much for staying back. Thank you so much. Now let's change the position now. I hope, I hope with this, I hope with this, everybody can see it clearly. Okay, now let me just write something. Let me just write something on the board, and I want you guys to. No, no. Hope it's not the same thing. Okay, okay. So let me just fix this. How was it? Can I have your response, guys? Can I have your response? Is it still upside down? And how was it before I can move on to the next this thing? I need the comments. So how is it now, guys? Is it still upside down, or you're good to go about the side? Still waiting for you guys. Same thing, Elizabeth, or you doing? Okay, the camera, right? What of now? Like, oh, same thing, right? What of now, please? Still the same thing. Wow, wow. Okay, you guys just follow me. Just don't worry. Still the same thing. Come on. But it's quite funny. The camera is. I don't know. Okay. All right. Let me do something that will really help the two. I mean, the two side. Um, Maybe I should check the settings of this thing. Let me the settings. I'm coming, guys. Okay. I think I can adjust the settings. Automatic chat transition. Yes. It's more version. Okay. Lenses. That's normal effect. Hmm. Okay. I know what to do. It won't help us if I do it that way. Okay. Hmm. So yes. So you don't want me to be working. So let me try something. It's going to be very funny though. There's no how I can work that way. All right, let's just try to. Don't worry. I will try as much as possible to be saying it. Do you understand that? I will try as much as possible to be saying it. And let's see how far we can go with this class tonight. All right. So as I was talking about trigonometry, if you check the question 2022, 21 rather, question 23. 2021 question 23. You can go there. You will see a question that says, if tan theta is equal to 3 over 4, if tan theta is equal to 3 over 4. I've seen some question that we have solved before. If you're looking for a related question, the one I just solved now, the other time that I solved, the related question to it is 2022 number 17. You can do that one on your own. 2022 number 17. It's still under the same thing that we did the other time. So you can check it. You can check that one on that to work it out again by yourself. So, but the one of trigonometry that we're moving on to now, and I think all of you still remember your Pythagoras theorem. You know, it is Pythagoras theorem that says that. How will I like this thing now? Manage it, just manage it. Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse square is equal to what? Opposite square plus what? Adjacent square. So I'm answering question 22. I'm sorry, question 23 rather. He said tan, I mean 2022, why 2021 rather, 2021, tan theta is equal to 3 over 4. They now said we should find cos theta. Very simple, very, very simple. You remember your SOHCAHTOA? Please pay attention to this. I'm sorry, better. Thank you, sir. Okay. You remember your SOHCAHTOA? I'm sorry, I've turned it back again. You remember your SOHCAHTOA, right? Now, in your SOHCAHTOA, some people said better. Elizabeth, please let me know if you can still find it easier like before. But if not, no problem. You know that in your SOHCAHTOA, TOA is what? Opposite over adjacent. Do you remember this? Opposite over adjacent. So what next you need to find? You need to calculate your what? You need to calculate your hypotenuse. You calculate your what? Hypotenuse. Now, in a bit to calculate your hypotenuse, very simple. What you will do is that now your opposite is 3. That is 3 square. Plus adjacent is what? 4. That is 4 square. So your hypotenuse would what? Hypotenuse square would what? 9 plus 16. So your hypotenuse is what? Square. That is 25. Square both sides. Your hypotenuse would what? 5. Are you with me? So if your hypotenuse is 5, that means your cos theta will be, you know, cos is car. That is adjacent over hypotenuse. That is, what's the adjacent now? 4. What's the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is 5. So that means your cos theta is 4 over 5. And that is option, oh my God. Okay, that is option A. Option A. Option A. I don't know. I really wish to look for something to adjust this. I really wish. If you see the way I'm looking, but don't worry, by the time you want to do your English and the other subjects, I would have fixed that. So please, you guys should just copy this right now. So what I'm saying is that if you have a question like that, now let me look for similar question. It's under trigonometry. All right. It's under trigonometry. Oh, I've seen a similar question to it. Same year. Yes, the same year, 2022, question 39. 2022, question 39. So go there. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. They said, where's the duster? Okay. They said, given that, very simple question, very, very simple. Question 32. The same year, the same year. Question 32. So you can't run away from that question. You can't run away from it. Question 32, 2022, question 32 is the same line with that. They said sine x is equal to what? 3/5. So you remember your SOHCAHTOA. Sine is what? So that is opposite over what? Hypotenuse. So the next thing you have to calculate is your what? So yeah. Opposite over hypotenuse. The next thing you have to calculate is your what? Your adjacent. You know that hypotenuse square is equal to what? Opposite square plus adjacent square. What's the hypotenuse? 5 square. What's the opposite? 3 square. Then you're looking for your adjacent. So that is 25. If you bring this one now, that is 9 equal to adjacent square. So your adjacent will now be what? 16. Add square, so square both sides. Your adjacent is what? Is 4. So now you have your opposite to be 3, hypotenuse to be what? 5, adjacent to be what? 4. Do you guys understand the way I did it? Please just don't mind the direction, how the thing faces. Just try at least to follow me, please. Now, since they now said you should calculate tan x, I've explained how I got the adjacent now. They said calculate tan x. Come on. Tan x plus 2 cos x. I love this kind of question, seriously. Our tan is what? 2r. That is opposite over adjacent. So tan is what? Tan x is opposite. What's our opposite? 3 over what? Adjacent, 3/4. That means tan x is 3/4. Don't even write this one. You don't need it. It is an objective. Then 2 brackets. Cos is what? K. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Do you understand the way I did it? Now, I firstly get my tan. That is 2r opposite over adjacent. Then cos is K. K is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. So I'm so sorry for the direction of my camera. Just try as much as possible to manage it, please. Now, we now have 3/4 plus 2 times 4 is what? 8/5. The SN for the two of them is what? 20. What a very beautiful question. 4 in 20 is 5. 5 times 3, 15. 5 in 20 is what? 4. 4 times 8 is what? 32. Add the two of them together. Then you are good to go. Where is the question, self? Question 32. Where is it? Very simple. Okay, 222. Very simple question. I didn't know if those people that did the WAEC of this year supposed to get A. All of them. Supposed to get A. So now we have 42, that is 47/20. So that is 2 whole numbers, 7/20. If you truly understand the way I did it, you can go through it again and again. So the first thing you have to do is to firstly calculate your what? The one that is not there. So in this case, adjacent is not there. So I firstly calculate my adjacent. Then I now insert it. Tan is 2. You remember SOHCAHTOA now? Your SOHCAHTOA. Alright, please, if you want to copy that, quickly do that now. But before my next class, I will make sure I fixed the matter of this thing, the matter of the direction of the board. the matter of the board. Okay, so cos is 4/5. All right, can we move on, guys? Looking for the question that are very close to it. Before I move on to measuration, because I want to teach us measuration now. So please, I hope all of us can still solve normal trigonometry. You know the direction of the hypotenuse, you know your opposite, your adjacent, all those ones. You don't need my help for that. Look at what I'm talking about. 2019, what a question. 2019, question 24. Very simple. Even a basic a GSS3 student should be able to answer this question 24. A GSS3 student should be able to answer it. Use your SOCATUA. 2019 question 24 is under trigonometry. What a simple question. Sorry, please. Look at what they give to them. 2019. They give them something like this. In fact, the least one this one is 52. By the grace of God, the least students in basic GSS3 should be able to answer this. They say this one is Y, X, and Z. They now say they should calculate XZ. They should calculate this place. This one is what? Adjacent. This place is what? Opposite. So if you have something like this, what are you going to make use of? You use 12 because it's O and A. So you have tan 52 equal to what? 32 over XZ. That's all. Then you look for the way of making your SZ the subject of the formula. And I think all of us should be able to solve this. Every one of us should be able to solve this. Every one of us should be able to solve this. You cross multiply. So your XZ will be 32 over tan 52. Then you can firstly get to tan 52. Then you now divide it by what? 32. You are good to go. You are good to go on that. So please look for more trigonometric question because I want to move on to measuration. My mind is in that measuration. A lot of questions usually come out in that measuration, and I really wish to just answer them for you. All right. So, angle between lines, I'm not going there now. I may still go into angle between lines tonight, but I want to go to measuration. Sorry, so don't mind the direction of my board, please. I beg you. Some people call my attention to it. So let's move on to measuration now. Let me start from circle. You know, this is a circle, right? A line that divides a circle into two equal parts is called what? It's called diameter. Radius is any line from the middle of the circle to the circumference of the circle. So, and that means radius is diameter divided by 2, and diameter is what? Radius times 2. Please have this at the back of your mind because I may clean the board. Have it at the back of your mind, I beg you. Radius is what? Diameter divided by 2. While diameter is what? Radius times 2. So please take note of that. Then this is what we call the chord. The chord is like a line beneath. The chord can be here, it can be here, so it can be anywhere. Are we getting it? So this line is called what? Chord. Now, imagine that a line comes from the middle of the circle to the chord and join with the radius. It has formed a trigonometry already. Do we understand that? So what you just have to know is that you need to locate your chord. You know that this is radius, a line from the middle of the circle to any part of the circumference of the circle. Then you can calculate from the midpoint of the circle to the what? To the chord. That is not where I'm going to tonight. Now let's move on to where I'm going to tonight. I'm going to, what is the formula for the area of a circle? If you can remember, area of a circle is pi r square. Yes or no? Area of a circle is what? Pi r square. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r or pi d. Please take note of that. Now, imagine I'm having something like this. This is called sector. All this place is called sector. And this is what we call arc length of the sector. This is radius. This is radius. To get area of a sector, is theta over 360 times circumference of the circle. It works with circumference of the, sorry, area of a sector to work with area of this thing. That is pi r square. Are we together? Now, that is the area of a sector. Please, you can be writing the formula if you want. Then, if you want to get the perimeter of the sector, perimeter of the sector is 360 theta. Sorry, perimeter of the sector is radius plus length. The length here is what we call arc length from this place to this place. And the formula for arc length is theta over 360 times 2 pi r, because this one work with the circumference of the circle up by d. All this explanation may look boring until I bring some question for you. That's when many of you will celebrate and appreciate it. I've seen my question. 2019. Let's have a question from that. 2019, question 39. 2019, question 39. Okay. Before I move on to the question that they give to me, I have a question for you. Hope you remember that in your circle geometry, one of the theorems is, if you have something like this, please pay attention, and you have something like this. Now, if this one is 50, the opposite side of the 50 will be what? Times 2. That will be 100. How are you getting it? So that means the whole circle here is 360. So if this one is 50, imagine I have something like this. This place will be 260 because this is a circle on its own. Then this is 260. This place will be what? 130. Because 260 divided by 2 will give you 130. That means any angle that touch the circumference of the circle, multiply it by 2 to get the other side of it inside the circle. The same thing like this. 130 times 2 is 360. Addition of the two of them is what? Is 180. I think I saw a question around that place, but I don't want to deviate from what I want to teach you now. I don't want to deviate from what I'm about to teach now. I saw a question in that line. Question 32 or question 39. Now look at this question 39. You can check your WAEC 2019 question 29. So this is the one we are solving now. 2019 question 29. Let me solve it straight forward for us. This is what I have. I'm coming. You said this one is 70. You said this is Z and this is Y. You said the length here is 18 centimeter. And that will serve as our radius. I know. Now they now said calculate the length arc. The length of the arc. XY or YZ. This is what they're asking us to calculate. This side. One of the questions that I love the most. Now, if this place is 70, don't forget when I was teaching you the circle theorem, I said I love our passion tonight. Some people are ready for class tonight, even because of the board. Now, if this place is 70, you multiply it by 2, that this place will be what? 140. You remember that I told you that when it comes to circle theorem, right? Now, in that line, that means arc length of arc is what? Degree 360 theta over 360 times what? I told you to work with circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. So what's our theta now? 140 over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7. What is the radius? 18 centimeter over 1. So you work on that, you calculate it with your calculator to get the answer. So please take note of that. But if it is the arc length they ask you to look for, it is theta divided by 360 times 2 pi r. But if it is the area of the sector they ask you to look for, it will be theta divided by 360 times pi r square. That is the difference between area and length of arc. And if it is the perimeter you want to get, that means this place is 18, this place will be 18. That means perimeter of the sector will be radius plus length of the arc. So addition of this side and of this side and the length of the arc. That is the perimeter of the sector. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that the length of arc is theta over 360 times what? 2 pi r. So just manage, try as much as possible to look for it. Please, if you want me to continue in the comment section, just try type thumb up. Then I will feel encouraged to continue. Now, I've seen another OGB question that the one we were doing the other time. Please, can I clean this? I want to clean this now so that we will know that at least we are making sense and we are moving forward. I want to solve some other questions. I think I know that many of you have been going through some questions already. So if you have any question that you want me to answer, please let me know. Just drop it in the comment section. I will try as much as possible to solve it for us. I will just give you this advice. Start your revision from 2018. Start your revision from 2018. Start your revision from 2018. You will thank me later. Start your revision from 2018. Please. I think I wish to solve some, what are they calling it? Some theory questions. I really wish to solve it. Some theory question. Oh, Elizabeth, I love that. Thank you. Elizabeth, I love that. Thank you. Well done. So I will continue. I'll continue from there. So now let's go on. So let me just pick a year and let's solve that year and finish that year. Then we can move on to another one. So please, can everybody go to 2018 mathematics? 2018 mathematics objective question. So let's solve it. 2018 mathematics objective question. I'm sorry for the direction of my board. 2018 mathematics objective question. Are we ready? Okay. So let's just pick a year, and I'll be giving you some questions that goes along with that. 2018. This is 2018 mathematics objective questions. So let's move on from there. They said we should simplify square roots. So we are doing 2018 now. Question 1. Simplify square root of 108 plus square root of 125 minus square root of 75. They said we should simplify it. What a simple question. Very simple. I mean it. Now, the first thing you have to ask yourself is that you look for perfect square that you can get from year, or year. Now, who can tell me the perfect square we can get from 108? The perfect square that we can get from 108 is 36 times 3. So this one is 36 times 3. Then this one, perfect square that we can get from here is 25. That will be 25 times 3. Very simple question. Then minus, which perfect square can we? So no, 25 times, it will be 25 times 5, not times 3. Then this one will be what? 25 times 3. Do you understand that? So the first thing you have to firstly locate is your perfect square that you can get from each of them. The perfect square that you can get from each of them. Very simple. Oh, now, so square root of 36 is 6. That means 6 square root of 3 plus 5 square root of 5. Solved. I love this. Then plus minus what? 5 square root of 3. One of my favorite topic is sort. I really love sort. And so I'm solving 2018 now. So now you see that how I got this is very simple and straightforward. Very simple and straightforward. What are the perfect square that I can get in 108? I draw that one down. perfect score that I can get from here, then perfect score that I can get from here too. I love our passion tonight. So now, when you have something like this, you look for the similar one that have the same unit. So this one is like you're saying 6x plus 5x minus 5x. So it will remain ordinary square root of 3 plus 5 root 5. Or let me call it like times for the sake of those of you that will be like, Uncle Sam, you jumped the process. Square root of 3 minus 5, square root of 3 plus 5, square root of 5. I didn't do any magic. I only call it like times. I only call it like times. So I have this one what? Square root of 3 plus 5 root 5. I think that's option. Wow, that's option A. That's option A. So if you have a question like this, that is how to answer it. That is how to answer it. You can look for similar question in that line, and we can answer it. Then we move on to question 2. Question 2, very simple question also. Oh, some of you are writing. I just passed it that some of you are writing. So quickly do that. That is square root of 3 plus 5 square root of 5. Okay, so please quickly do that. Then we'll move on to question 2. Let's be fast with our work. Is it this morning or tonight? Oh, okay. Let me see how far I can still go tonight with our class. Then we are ready to go. Question 2. Please permit me to clean this because of time. Permit me to clean this. I love our passion tonight. Wow, we spent more than 1 hour doing this class, and this is what I love the most. My students, they really love it whenever I'm taking them. Question 2. Evaluate. So we are solving 2018, please. They said we should evaluate 64 raised to power half. That's a good one. Plus 125 raised to power 1 over 3. Then everything is to power 2. Very simple. This half can be cancelled with what? This half can turn to square root. Yes or no? How many of us are aware of that? Do you know that 64 is the same thing as 8 square? So we have 8 square raised to power half plus 125 is the same thing as 5 raised to power 3. Yes or no? So 1 over 3. Then all of them square root of 2. That's what I did. What I did was very simple. 64 is 8 raised to power 2, 8 times 8. And that's what gives us 64. 125 is 5 raised to power 3, 5 times 5 times 5. That's what I did here. So if I multiply this, so imagine I multiply this. So these 2 will cancel this. These 3 will cancel this 3. So I'm having 8 plus 5 raised to power 2. Simple. And 8 plus 5 is 13. If I'm not mistaken, that is 13 raised to power 2. And my answer is 169. It's as simple as that. What you just have to do is that you look for the way of simplifying it. Whenever you see evaluation and the likes, you are good to go. All right, question 3. 2018 question 3. All right, I'm trying to wrap up now for the sake of you that want to sleep and you can still come back to your work later. Now, given that this is the question 3 is under variation, I know that in your variation we have direct, we have inverse, we have joint, and we have partial. Direct, inverse, joint, and partial. I've not done any video on variation though, but we are in question 3. Question 3 is given that y varies inversely as square root of x. This question is too simple for y level. Y varies inversely. That is 1 over square of what? Square of x. It's too simple for y level. So if you want to write it, mathematically, that will be what? Constant over s squared. Right? That's a bonus mark though. So they say our x is 3. If x is 3, our y is 100. That means 100, no, our y is 100 equal to constant of 3 raised to power 2. So 100 equal to what? Constant over 9. Cross multiply. Oh, it's not. So that means our constant is what? 900. 9 times 100. Do you understand that? 9 times 100 is 900. They now said, find the equation connecting x and y. That means, I know our y is constant over s squared. That was 900 over s squared. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. 900 over s squared. Let me see. So if you cross multiply, you have ys squared. The thing is not showing here. So if you cross multiply, you have ys squared equal to 900. So that is the answer for question 3. That is option B. Question 3. Option B. Very simple. So it's under variation, and I think all of us still remember variation. Direct variation is, oh, okay, let me briefly talk about it since the topic has come under it, and I'll quickly do that. Then we'll move on. Now, in variation, we have, oh, some of you are writing it up, I see that, but you've gotten what I'm looking for. Now, let me quickly talk about variation. Simple as ABC. Variation is, we have direct. Now, how we know that a question is a direct variation? You will write it two ways. You may say that x varies directly as y. When you see it like this, or they put x varies directly as y. If you see this one or you see this, that is direct variation. And how will you write it mathematically? That will be x is equal to constant y. Very simple. Look for the way of making your constant the subject of the formula. Then you insert it. So if x is 3 and y is, let's say, 5. If x is, let's say, 10 and y is 5, that means 10 is equal to constant 5. Divide both sides by what? 5. So my constant is what? 2. So the formula that join the two of them together will be what? X equal to 2y. Do we understand the way I did it? If it is inverse, oh, some of you say my mouth is too fast. Sorry. If it is inverse variation is, inverse variation, you will see them saying that x varies inversely. As y, or they will write it like this, 1 over y. So how will you write it mathematically? To write it mathematically, it will be constant over y, like the one I did the other time for the question. Thank you for that love. Thank you so much for that support. I love that. But if it is joint, okay, so some of you have gotten this one now. If it is joint, now this is inverse variation. If it is joint variation, let me just write it under it. Joint can be direct. It can be you can just say that x varies directly as y and varies inversely as this one, y, as z. How will you write it? That means s is what? Is varies directly as y, inversely as z. So mathematically, that will be s is equal to constant of y over z. So, and you know that your partial, you have to have a and you have to have b. Okay, let me just, okay. So we are getting there, guys. We are getting there. All right. So I've explained the formula for direct. I've explained the formula for inverse. I've explained the formula for joint variation. What you just have to do is that you just put your value there and get your constant. You see that the constant here is k y over z. Make k the subject of the formula. Then look for how they connect to each other. All right. And the last one under variation is partial. Now I'll give you partial. Partial is very simple. Partial variation is a combination of two constants and two variables. So you can have something like equal to a plus b, let's say by. That means this one is partial of this. So our a is constant, our b is constant, c and y are variable. So if you want to solve something like this, I will encourage you to check New General Mathematics, maybe JSS 3-1. You see something like this, and maybe your SS1 textbook. You should be then you begin to use your simultaneous equation for that. So I quickly branched to that because I saw the question in there. All right, look at question 4, 2028, question 4. 2018 rather, question 4. I'm wrapping up already, please. 2018, question 4. They said that you should find the value of x if 32 base 4 is equal to 22 base x. Find the value of x. Very simple. If you see a question like this, and how can I solve a question like this? If you see this kind of question, the best thing you are going to do is that you convert both sides to base 10. That means 3 times, this is 0, 1, this is 0, 1. So 3 times 4 raised to power 1 plus 2 times 4 raised to power what? 0. Then equal to what? 2 times x raised to power 1. Do you remember that? Then plus what? 2 times x raised to power 0. 3 times 4 is what? 12. Anything raised to power 0 is 1. So 1 times 2 is 2. Alright. Then 2 times x is 2x because this one is raised to power 1. Then x raised to power 0 is 1. So 2 times 1 is what? 2. So we have 14 equal to what? 2x plus 2. So we have 14 minus 2. You bring it from right hand side to the left hand side. Equal to what? 2x. That means 12 is equal to 2x. Divide both sides by 2. Your s is equal to 6. So that's how to solve it. If you have it like that, convert the two sides to what? To base 10. Then you are good to go. It's as simple as that. If you have a question like that, you are good to go. Go to question 5. It's normal simplification. Everybody should be able to do that. If you can't do that and you're using Casio calculator, you can solve that number 5 with your calculator straight. Number 5 with your calculator straight. Number 6 is the word problem question. There are 250 boys and 150 girls in the school. If 60% are boys and 40% are girls playing football, it's a set. It's under set. And I think they said that what percentage of the school plays football? I'm not here to solve that one tonight because I think many of us can solve it. I have many other questions that can give us a little bit headache. Find C and F. Question 7, log 10. The two of them are log 10, log 10. And I think I should solve that. Let me solve that and I'll solve one more questions. And what I would just encourage you to do is that go and know your formulas, get your series, let your series go and check how they solve some of the series questions. The steps they follow, is that clear to you? Go through those things and you will see that it will really help you. All right, so let me do one more. I'm going a straight line. I've done some questions. Yes, that reminds me. I've done some questions on WAEC and the likes. I will encourage you to go through this video, go through that one that I've done the series on WAEC and the likes. Then with your series, then you are good to go on that. So the last question before we call it a night. Linear inequalities. Many of you should know linear inequalities. Many of you should know I'm going a straight line. Many of you should know I'm going a straight line. Trigonometry or set, bearing. Many of you should know that. The topic I wish to take you again is AP and GP. That is arithmetic progression and geometry progression. But because of time has gone. You can just go through your textbook. So if you've really learned some things in my class tonight, I wish you success in your examination. By the grace of God, before our next class, I will work on the matter of the adjustment of the direction of my camera and the lights. But before you see me coming like this, it will be during your English and the lights. So thank you so much. If you are a Christian, permit me to pray for you that in the name of Jesus, you will succeed in the exam. In the name of Jesus, the Lord will breathe upon your work and grant you success. Thank you so much, guys. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.